just ask one more question, and this is actually in regards to dreams. So we had a conversation last year about how I came to one of your workshops, and the people that went before me were in the dreams, and I hadn't seen them before. Well, the last 2 nights, consecutive nights, I actually had a dream about the workshops, and you called me twice. That's how I knew that this was going to happen. I had no questions about it. I'm just wondering, though, can you...
There was a certainty about you. You were standing, and ordinarily we do not choose someone who is standing because it's as if they are wanting to demonstrate something. They're wanting to stand out through their activity. We want you to know we did not choose you because you were standing. We chose you because of the energy around you. So sit or stand, it's the energy that we see.
Beautiful. Beautifully stated. In regards to dreams, when I have them, they feel real.
They are real.
It's interesting because...
They are as real as anything. You're perceiving them, and your perception is real, and what you're perceiving is reality. And you create your dream state just like you create your wake state with the same law of attraction and with the same focus. And so
with these dreams, they're just... I feel like they're more fun. More fun because one dream...
More fun than what? Or increasingly more fun as you dream them?
Increasingly more fun as I dream them.
That's logical.
I'm not really sure what it is that I'm doing to cause that. Not that I'm complaining. God, no, I love these dreams very much. It's just one night I'll have a dream that Roseanne is my mother. I'll have another dream that I'm just this rock star. I don't really sing or anything, but I'll just have a dream that I'm a rock star. They're just fun. They're just fun.
Well, you see, the reason that you are accomplishing so much in your dreams, sit with that. The reason that you are accomplishing so much in your dreams is because while you're asleep, you have no resistance. So when you are awake with no resistance, you'll begin accomplishing more.
Definitely.
More that's in your vortex. We really want you to hear that, all of you, but we really want you to hear that. In your sleep state, your resistance is so much less, which means what's in your vortex that is calling you, whether you're asleep or whether you're awake, but in your sleep state, you go more easily. You don't protest so much in your sleep state because your beliefs are not active while you sleep. What's active when you are awake to some degree is active when you're asleep. So if you are troubled in your wake state, then you bring some of that resistance to your dream state. But the comparison of the resistance in your dream state to the resistance in your wake state is way different. There is so much less resistance while you sleep. Resistance still possible. That's why some dreams reflect it.
That definitely makes a lot of sense. Probably the reason why I had more fun in my sleep state than I do in my awake state.
Well, you're not as hard on yourself, and you don't cling so much to what is. So you allow your inner being to lead you. If you could begin saying, you can begin saying that I am a very satisfied and productive creator in my dream state and in my wake state. I'm a very productive creator in my dream state and in my wake state. I'm a very productive creator in my dream state and in my wake state. I have so much fun in my dream state and in my wake state. Then what happens is you let the freer attitude out into your wake state by acknowledging it. Whatever you give your attention to, you practice. So here's something else. In your wake state, as you recall your dreams, you practice the same free flow that is happening in your dream state in your wake state. On the segment of refreshment just now, Esther was resting, sitting, and she was thinking about just allowing her mind to go where it wanted to go without guiding it. Sort of in the attitude of the friend who was wanting to, in meditation, just let it be. So she was sitting with that sort of quieted mind, and her mind sort of created almost a dream. It was not like a dream, not a dream in the sense that she wasn't asleep, but she went to her Utah house, and she went in the summertime, and she enjoyed the beauty of the grounds. They are beautiful. And some of you were there, not very many of you, because it's a house, not a meeting room, but 80 of you came. And a chef that she knows well came and brought food for you, and she let him choose it all. And when she walked into the room where it was beautiful, and she saw you looking at it and liking it. And then you all went into the largest room in the house, and you sat in these chairs that she does not have yet, but she knows exactly what they look like. And together we began an intimate discussion on a special subject that you knew about before you came. And she felt the satisfaction of the accomplishment of the conversation as you were all waving goodbye on your way down the driveway. Then she heard the bell. Time to go. So, was the dream for the purpose of creating something, or for the pleasure? Was it what's already in her vortex? And because she's in such a state of allowing, that as she just sat in a quieted mind, her inner being gave her the picture of something that is already created? And was it for the purpose of creating it, or was it for the pleasure of experiencing it? This is what we're asking you. Maybe both, but it's more for the pleasure of the experience of it. If you could let your dreams and your thoughts about what you do be for the ulterior motive of the pleasure of the moment, rather than of the accomplishment of something that isn't yet, you'd have it. You'd have it. Now, it's our expectation that that's going to lead to something, because it was so good, Esther is going to make that happen. It was delicious in her mouth. Everything about it she liked. She now wants that in a way. She did not want it that much before she saw it. You see? And so, isn't that a nice way to create? Isn't it nice to realize that you have treasures in your vortex that you've put there piece by piece, that have been cooperative components with one another, that have gathered other cooperative components, that have set into motion things that as you discover them, you will enjoy them? Isn't that what creation is all about, you see? So it isn't about standing over here where something isn't and moving over there where something is. It's standing in the vibrational frequency of all that you are, letting yourself discover or understand. She even placed her crew, she wants to call them friends, crew, family, in the 5 guest rooms. That's your room. That's your room. That's your room. That's your room. And in between seminars, when the people go back to their hotel, we will party.
Yeah.
We'll eat good food. We'll play good music. She got carried away. Her vision was way more expansive than the 5 minutes in which it took place. An altered state of consciousness for the purpose of giving her the pleasure of the idea. You see what we're getting at? Toward what end? Doesn't matter. So, if we can convince you that your vortex is filled with movies and visions and activities and surprises and delights, and you've created every one of them, and if you could be satisfied with the existence of them and eager for your awareness of them, then everything that's in your vibrational reality, in your vortexual reality, can come out and play with you where you are. And what is the advantage of having a dream about it? You had a dream in your sleep state. Esther had a dream in her wake state. And interesting that she would have it right before the conversation with you, isn't it?
Very much so. This is co-creation at its best.
It is at its best. It is co-creation at its best. Yes. It is co-creation at its best. So, as you have it in your dream state, and Esther has it in her wake state, for the pleasure of it / practice of it, for the pleasure of it / practice of it, for the practice of it, for the practice of it, toward what end? Toward what end? More pleasure, more practice. Toward what end? More pleasure, more practice. Toward what end? To the eternal, constant unfolding of the things that surprise and delight you. Life is so good.
Life is beautiful.
So good. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you very much.